All right, y'all boys, we back with another video. So today we are going to be doing a showcase. This showcase was much needed and very late. That showcase is going to be, for the absolute undisputed best unit in the entire game. Now, you guys already know who I'm talking about. It was obviously domain expansion Gojo. He is by far better than any other character in the game, even on JP. Just by having him, you are basically able to complete 95% of the content in the game, even with absolute dog shit SSRs. And we will prove that later in this video. Obviously, this is going to be pertaining to the stuff that we're able to clear on global. On JP, you're definitely going to need a little bit better characters and stuff like that. But for global, 95% of the content you're able to clear with dog shit SSRs because of him. Now, for his skills, I hope I don't have to explain too much about them, but skill 1 is a single target. You'll never really use it aside from when you're forced to because of his ult. Then you have your skill 2. It's an AoE skill that decreases enemies damage dealt. Often the skill you'll be spamming like 90% of the time until your ult. It has a 530% multiplier, which is insane for an AoE skill, and it also debuffs them to, so it's very nice. Then you have your skill 3. It's a mini nuke skill. It has a 700% multiplier while also increasing his curse technique by 45% for 3 turns. It can do very good damage and has insane nuking potential, reaching similar numbers during nukes as other top tier DPSs. Now, obviously, his most important skill and the one that sets him apart from other top tier characters is going to be his ultimate domain expansion, right? And it does absolutely no damage. However, as you saw from his normal skills, he doesn't lack damage at all. Instead, his ultimate is the best utility skill in the entire game for a support character, and he has a guaranteed stun for 2 turns. He also inflicts the infinite void stats for 4 turns on all enemies. This decreases their ultimate skill count by 1 and prevents them from increasing their count, and it also increases all enemies damage received by 100%, up to 300% if he has 6 or more turns left. The lesser turns he has, the less damage increase that you're going to be able to do from that debuff. Now, to put this in perspective, he basically gives more damage increase on average than Domain Megami while also applying a shit ton of utility debuffs, right? But now, anyways, now that we talked about the character, without further ado, let's actually go into the showcase. All right, so we're here on floor 43, and we're going to show you why he is the absolute best. He will make your trash account into a top tier account, believe me. We will use 2 absolute garbage SSR characters. So there's going to be this run and then the next run, and we're going to make them clear high tower floors thanks to Domain Gojo. So here we have floor 43. Thanks to Domain Expansion Gojo, we're going to absolutely cook this floor, right? So let's get right into it. I'm not going to really talk too much about the, memories or any of the characters, anything like that. You should know what they do by now, minus probably combo. So yeah, anyways, let's get right into it. So we're just going to be setting up, and then once we set up, we're going to nuke him. All right, so we're just debuffing him, obviously keeping the amount of damage that he does to us to a minimum, while also charging up our team's, special, so that way we can do a bunch of damage. All right, sorry, Inamaki's dead. Perfect. Then we're gonna ult. We're gonna Yaga buff. We're gonna Momo skill 2 with the memory. And then we're gonna combo skill 1. Okay, so we debuffed him, so obviously he can't move, he can't ult, he can't do anything, right? So now we're just going to go in for the cleanup and just kind of absolutely obliterate this guy. As you can see, we just did a ton of damage. Now we're just gonna basically clean him up. So we're just gonna knock him out of here. We can just use whatever, and yeah, he should die. Easy as that. As you can see, Kamo was able to do floor 43 just using domain expansion Gojo to literally tear it apart. Right? Basically proved our point that you, even with a shitty character, you can literally clear a high floor just with him. But we're going to try it again, but with an even worse SSR character. So let's get right to it. And yeah, that's right. You guessed it. Red fucking Maki. Domain Gojo is so good that he even makes this absolute garbage waste of a space character somehow decent. So we're going to tear up floor 47. We're going to have Domain Gojo buffers, all that stuff, and this dog shit DPS. And we're literally just going to auto this with Red Maki as our DPS. Wow, Maki actually clearing something in this fucking game. Can you believe it? Only possible due to domain expansion Gojo. I don't know, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Domain expansion Gojo literally makes even the worst SSRs be able to compete in this game. This is why I say domain expansion Gojo is by far the best character to aim for, even ahead of Sukuna, just because he, as a character, elevates every character in the game who does damage. Sukuna being obviously a damage dealer, he's individually focused and selfish on just himself, being as one of the best blue DPSs and obviously one of the best DPSs in the game. While Gojo can make all the DPSs in the game actually, infinitely better. So yeah, as you can see, we beat shit with Kamo, beat shit with Red Maki, who's literally the worst character. I mean, obviously, if you use him with a amazing character, one who's powerful, you're going to see incredible number jumps, literally. But yeah, anyways, that's going to be the Gojo showcase. Obviously, Maki was kind of, shining a little bit here, but that's because of all, of course, the GOAT himself, Domain Expansion Gojo. Anyways, I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.